Hello everyone, I'm Kevin. I'm going to do the live 4 demo today, which is to create a customized personalized field with AI. Victor last week in live 3 mentioned about phone masking, about uploading a specific file with a file format and also a specific size. But today I will introduce to you all about a very interesting feature with Nocoly. So I will continue with the application form which was created by Daisy and Lenny and also Victor. So you press the edit form from the 3 dots in the beside the applicant's information name. And then after that, I will try to create one with Kevin's section first. And today, the interesting field that I'm going to introduce to everyone is this custom field AI. So you can just drag and drop to your form, and from here you can actually see that you can actually create a different type of AI field, which is text, number, date, time, single select, multi-select, or relationship. Okay. For the first example first, I will create the text custom field created with this AI custom field. Once you enter the custom field page, you actually see that there is 4 types of different boxes. The first one, which I'm going to start, is this AI dialog area. And in here, in this box, you can actually talk to the AI here and describe the style, layout, and interaction requirements of the field to AI. And then beside this AI box is actually the online code editor. And in here, after you type your AI description, in this online code editor, the AI will automatically generate the front-end code here, and users can also manually modify the code and then run. When the code is not so normal or abnormal, you can open the console to view the error information or let AI fix the error in this box. And then on top of the online code editor box is actually the field real-time preview area. So immediately after the code generated in this online code editor, the custom field will actually output the code, and you can actually test the output in this box. And then the right box is actually the reference other field box. So in here, you can add other fields of this form to the environment parameters for reference. In the code, you can use some field that was created in the form, and you can just refer it based on the variable name and also add more field if you want. And then down here is the simulated data area. When referencing other fields, you can load an existing record here so that the preview of the custom field will show the style of the form with corresponding data. You can also simulate mobile terminal and read-only state conditions here. And this is very convenient for the maker to design and also develop the presentation style of the field in various states. Okay, just for one example first, I will start with the very simple AI request to this AI custom field. I can say something like, please generate a video player. And in here, I click enter. And then the AI will actually create the syntax at this online code editor box. So after the code is generated by the online editor box, in here, actually at the output part, we can actually create a video player. But now there is no video because we actually need to add a video link. So I can actually adjust my request. Let's say I take this Nocoly HAP intro video and I say this, please add this URL to the video player. And then the AI will generate and understand my request. And then in here, we'll create a video player with the Nocoly HAP intro video here. And we can actually test it.
What's the dream product like in your mind? First, it will be able to build customized applications without coding, allowing the participation of business.
Okay. So if after you have completed and you want to actually use this video player as the field, you can actually just press this exit AI assisted development. Okay. And then you can click save. Okay, we will test this later in the application at resume, but I think later for now I will just try to test other feature of this custom AI field first. The next feature, I will test the number field for this add custom field. Okay, in here, if let's say you want to create something that is very specific and very interesting, that you think that is hard to make it from the basic feature that we have. Imagine if let's say I want to create a random number generator. In here, I can just say that please generate a random number generator. Include a numeric input box and a button. And after I click the button, the numeric input box displays different random numbers between 1 and 100 at a speed of 100 milliseconds and finally stops. After the number stops changing, save the final value. If there is a value when loading, echo the value to the numeric input box. When is disabled in the component parameter env is true, disable the numeric input box and hide the button. So I press enter first. The AI will understand my requirement, and because this is a very specific requirement, the AI will try to actually follow my requirement. And in here, so the output is already generated. Let's say I press one generate button here, and they will actually try to create a random number, and for this one is 19. And then I test again, and you come out 19 again, but this time it's different, 78. So one thing I want, but if I just click this generate button, I cannot see actually whether this number is when will it stop. If you understand how to write the syntax with this front end code, you can actually immediately change in this code editor. Okay. But if I don't know how to run and write any syntax, I can also write the additional new requirement in the AI dialog box again. So in here, let's say I have another function that I want to add. I want to adjust the function. When you click start, the button text will display end. Click the button again to stop immediately, and the button text will display start. So once I click start, after I change the requirement, I want to also be able to click end. So I want to adjust this function that I did for random number generation. Yes, so the AI understood, and they will adjust my function to actually put the start and end button. So now, after they completed the update, now I can just press start, and if I want to end, they can also automatically end. But if I want to end early, I can just immediately press end. And and okay, I will. So this is a specific example if you want to run a numeric field, and if I want to save this custom field I made with this AI, I click exit AI assisted development. Then I can press save first. Okay, and then I want to try a different field again. Let's say I want to try something like date. I will try and test again, and maybe I have a very specific requirement that I want to create a date selection for only 1 week. Let's say today is 25 March, but I only want to create date selection for 1 week only. That means maybe until next month, April the 1st, or until 31st of March. Here we have 1 whole month, but I only want to have 1 week. So I can just create a requirement again and just write it in the AI dialog field. I say that I want to generate a 7-day date picker starting from Monday of this week. Yes, so yeah, the AI will actually generate it based on my requirement, and you can actually see that I can able to select only 1 week of dates. So this can be useful if you for this HR management system, if you want to create the availability of the candidate interview session, to actually allow them to select within 1 week which date of the interview they are free. Okay, and if you have other adjustment, you can also actually type based on your adjustment in either in this code editor, or you want to adjust it at the AI dialog box. Okay. Date picker. And again, if you want to save this, don't click this back button. You can click this exit AI assisted development, and then you can press save. Okay, so we have done one for video player, one for numbers, and then one for date picker. I will try to make one more that is for creating a time field, which is this one, time. Okay, let's say I have this requirement. I want to generate a modern technology style clock. Okay, can show me hours and minutes. Users can set hours and minutes separately. When modifying either one, the time will be saved in the format of 0000. If there is a value when loading, the value will be echoed to the clock for display. When it's displayed in the component parameter env is true, it is forbidden to set the clock and only the time can be displayed. Let's say I don't want 000, I only want this 01 or 00. Let's try if the AI can understand. Okay, maybe sometimes the AI still in beta mode, so not 100% can fix according to our requirement, but it is able to actually create our requirement that they are actually able to make this modern generate clock device that I can select the time based on my requirement. Maybe it's 5:31 or whatever the time is. So this is for the time function, and if I want to save, I click this exit AI assisted development. Okay, I will try to create one more field again, or a few more, and this time I have an idea like text. maybe I'm thinking that, I want to create a field that I want to allow the candidate to select the color, because maybe I have some requirement, like maybe for the application I want to create what color is the best color. Okay, so maybe this time I want to create my own requirement. I say generate a color picker, and after the user selects a color, the color will be saved in the format of this one, XXXXXX. When loading, if the field has a value, the color will be echoed to the color picker. When it's disabled in the component parameter, env is true, the color picker is disabled. Okay, let's try whether this AI can actually do this requirement for a color picker. Okay, so if you really read the AI in detail again, they are actually able to understand my requirement that I want to create a color picker, and they say here the input type is set to color, which provides a color picker interface. And then just now, as I said, I want the color will be saved in the format of this XXXXXX, and in here you can see that the value prop is used to set the initial color. If value is not provided, it defaults to 00000. Okay, so basically you can do the hashtag XXXXX color, and then yeah, they will disable the attribute is set based on the env is disabled parameter. Okay, now I want to test this function if I can actually select the color, and yes, in here I have a field to actually test the function. Okay, I can just select based on my requirement any type of color. And if you all know how to write the specific code in Tailwind CSS, you can also actually change here immediately without writing it in here if you want to be more customized for the field. Okay, so this is an example for color picker. I can set another example. Exceeded the limit of custom field. Okay, then I have to try other field. Okay, let's say we have done text, number, date, time. Now let's try something like maybe like single select. Okay, now you have many different options. Now I want to create maybe in my HR application form, I want to create a single select form for candidate to tell me what is their best computer language skill. Okay, maybe they only can give me 3 options, so maybe I have to be more specific. Please include 5 top programming languages for developers in this world as the option. So the computer, the AI will generate what are the top programming language skill in this world, and in here they say it's JavaScript, Python, Java, C#, and C++. So let's say the candidate is trying to apply and they see this field, they can actually immediately select that my best programming language is actually Python. Yeah, so the creator of this form, they don't need to actually create a specific a basic field to actually individually write what is the best computer language program. Maybe they don't know, but the AI can actually provide some suggestion to them. Skills. Okay. So in here, sometimes if you see it's only still option 1, 2, and 3, you don't worry, because if once you save and you try to test out in the outside, it's normal. Maybe I will try to test the one more field, which is multi-select. So I will try to just give the same requirement, maybe like please include the top 10 most used language in this world as the options. Yes. So in here, our AI can actually tell what are the most top spoken languages in this world, because maybe in the HR form that we want to create, we want to test the candidate can speak what type of language. Maybe he can speak English, Mandarin, or even Indonesian or Portuguese. They can actually just immediately select. So for the creator of this form, they don't need to think to say that, oh, what is the top 10 most spoken languages in this world. Through this AI, they can provide the recommendation and can actually immediately give the creator of this form immediately to tell what are the top form and what are the top languages, and they can actually include it in the form. So again, if you are familiar with this programming language, you know the syntax. If let's say you want to add more, you can actually just immediately include it here. Let's say, like for me, let's say I try this one. I want to put Cantonese. I can just run. And here, they included one Cantonese language for me here. Yep. Yeah, maybe just the button part I have to create to change a bit. But yeah. So basically, the user can just include more language if they want. But if they understand to actually write the syntax in here, they can edit here, or they can just write it in this AI dialog code in this chatbot. And again, if you want to save, you can just click this exit AI assisted for development, and you just save first. So now I have created a few custom field AI with a video player, generate random number, date picker, time, and this custom field. I can just change it here. Languages. I put save. Okay. Now I will try to test it in the record. Okay, in here I try to press add resume. So just now we created a few field. In here, in Kevin's section, you can actually see there is this video player by Nocoly HAP intro video. You can also even watch it now here.
In your mind? First, it will be able to
then generate random number. Just now we say we can start and we can end, or we just press start, and then you can just generate the random number. Okay. And then, or if sometimes, as I said, they want to create an interview selection list for the candidate availability. So there's this 1 week date picker. The candidate can choose which day is my most freest day that I can go for the interview. So I can choose this or this or this. Okay, this is a single option only. Then I can also choose maybe like the time that I'm available for the interview. Maybe I say it's 10 a.m. 10:30. I can just select it in the form. Okay, and then what are the best languages that the candidate can speak. Maybe you can select English, Mandarin, or French. And then the candidate can actually just submit this button by clicking in the submit button. I will try to put one record. Yes, so it's actually working, this one. Document. It's okay. So basically, once you are done with the resume, you can upload it here with the correct format and the size, the phone number also. And if you are done with all the field, you can just press submit, and the record will be saved in this file, in this record. Okay, so this is the end of my live session. You can ask me any question now. Okay, I will end this session today. See you all next week. Thank you. Bye.